Gary Ablett's return to Geelong was one of the biggest moves of the trade period, and with 9 rounds of the season under our belt, we're here to ask the burning question: was getting Gaz a mistake by the Cats? I'm Callum Twomey, and today I'm joined by Nick Bowen and Matt Thompson. Matty, you can start us off. Should the Cats be questioning their call?
Well, I don't think they should have made the call in the first place, and I've been consistent with this. I don't think they did their due diligence. And let's take emotion out of it and take a look, Nick, at the numbers, because just comparing last season to this season, we can see in some key performance indicators, Gary Ablett is just not performing. He's not tackling, almost not at all. He's not working hard enough around the ground, whether it be in the midfield or when he's playing up forward. They've tried him in different positions and it hasn't worked.
Tomo, you've been banging on about this one for a while.
I have, and I just don't think, and we've got more arguments to come, I just don't think this was the right call for the Cats right now or for the future.
OK, Nick, I'm assuming you don't agree with Tomo?
No, I don't.
I'm shocked.
You've gone way too early again, as per normal, Matt. He's playing a different position. If you listen to Chris Scott talking about it after the game on the weekend, he's had to adapt to a different role, that they're not sure where his role, even his best role, is yet.
Well, that's the problem. They've recruited him and they're not sure where to play.
But how can you judge his numbers last year when he's playing midfield compared to this year where he's playing much more forward?
He's only been playing forward the past couple of weeks.
He's still averaging 30 possessions a game, Matt. He's had one bad game and you're ready to write him off already.
Matt, Nick does make a good point. You might have gone a little bit early.
No, I don't think I've gone too early. I'm not ready to write him off either. I'm just saying that they've made the wrong move in recruiting him back from the Gold Coast. They could have left him up there.
I'd hate to see you write him on.
Let's take a look at this vision. It was a romantic decision. These are just evidence of the past few weeks of the things that he hasn't been getting right. Now, we are still going
What are
they? They are things like here where he's losing the ball, giving the ball to opposition players. You know, he's done such great things in his career. He's had a brilliant career, and we're going to still see glimpses of Gary Ablett brilliance. We probably will see brilliance from him this weekend when they play Carlton. I think that's highly likely.
Especially after this one, after this burning question, there's every chance he comes out.
Well, not just that, and he's also told his coach, apparently, over the weekend, you know, just wait and see what I do next week. He's not lacking confidence, Gary Ablett, and that's all fine. But at the end of the day, what are the Cats gaining by having him back in the team other than the romance for their fans?
Nick, the Cats did mitigate their risk when bringing him to the club.
They did, Cal, and I'd take issue with Tomo, with your romance. I mean, I know you are the captain of romance, so far be it from me to sort of question you on that topic. But they were really pragmatic about it. If you listen to Chris Scott the whole way through the trade period, they only wanted to do it on their terms. He's not getting paid the $1 million salary that he used to get paid. The trade that they engineered to get him across is a very reasonable one.
Let's have a look at it.
Let's have a look. So they've used pick 20, they've got pick 24 back, and they've used that on Tim Kelly. They've basically downtraded from pick 19 to pick 24, and then thrown in a second round pick, got a round 4 pick back. That's not much. So they're really getting a bargain in Gary Ablett. So if they don't need to get him how he used to be, they just need to get this version, and it's good enough.
All right, Matt, you've got one more reason or one more chance to make us convinced that the Cats have made a bad call.
Well, he's 34 years old, and just look at this. I just don't think they've done their due diligence. This is his injury record.
Who did you want him to speak to?
Well, I think they should have done more medical testing on him. I mean, he's just a risk. He's an injury risk, and that's evidence of it.
He hasn't had many soft tissues until this year, though, Matt, and they're the ones that I think people tend to get, the old man injuries that I think really raise the alarm bells.
They're damning stats, though, Nick. They are damning stats.
Yeah, but look, I think that he is someone who, it's a worthwhile risk given they're in the window, Matt. They're not a rebuilding team. They don't need to have him playing necessarily at his best right here and now. They need him in the finals. He is a proven final star. Yeah, he might have lost a little bit of pace, but he hasn't lost his composure, he hasn't lost his class. He's still an elite kick. He could be the difference in the finals, Matt. They've fallen short.
Rubbish.
They've fallen short
He'll
twice.
Probably be injured.
Hang on. You've had your go. They've fallen twice in a row at preliminary final stage. He could be the difference. I reckon you are writing him off way too soon. He doesn't forget how to do all these things. Yes, he's not as quick. He can still kick the goals. And I'll tell you what, if you had a bloke kicking for a goal to win you a game, to get you into the grand final or win you the grand final, you could do a lot worse than have Gary Ablett kicking it for you.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, we might have to wait until then to work out who's won this burning question. Thanks, guys, and thank you for watching wherever you are. We'll see you next time on The Burning Question.